All right, so let's have a candid moment regarding the attempted assassination of President Trump. You know, it's no secret. You look at my social media pages, I am 100% conservative Latina and proud of it. I base my voting on certain things, usually faith, okay? And I can tell you that until and if President Trump was to move from those positions, I would no longer support him if he didn't support those of the faith community. I've watched him, and I've said this in a prior segment, I've watched him become the president of everybody. He is now reaching out even to those of the LGBT community and becoming more of a president for all, if that's how you want to say it. And I had to look at that policy and go, you know, as long as he is continuing to protect the people of faith, because before he came in on his first term, people of faith were actually being oppressed. There were things that were taken away from us, rights that were taken away from us. We were forced to do certain things. But here's something that really gets to me, and I want to speak to those of you who don't care for President Trump when it came to the assassination attempt. I can tell you this, that there are things that are said and done against President Biden and even against Kamala Harris. And I don't support it. I'm not one who just wants to spout out stupidity because I'm such a Trump fan or something of that nature, because I'm such a hardcore Republican voter, etc. The truth is that I find anything and anybody who would take pleasure in that day and the potential that he would have died pleasant as a big issue. In America, if you're not paying attention, my friends, here's the deal. We're becoming more and more like a third world country that has nothing but anarchy and communism, things of that nature. If we're not careful, that's where our nation is going to go. It's not okay to have been so okay with the death of someone. Our political differences are that. They're political differences. It's an exciting thing that we live in America when we can still fight in good, healthy ways for what we believe. You can join organizations, you can protest peacefully, you can do these things, but our nation is losing their mind. It is a problem that we were so comfortable with the potential death of a president because we don't like the way he thinks and talks. My friends, that ought not to be. Even there was a media outlet that put out something very insulting towards Kamala Harris regarding her sexual behavior and why she has been able to advance. Can I tell you, I don't agree at all with what she's doing right now. I think she is taking our country down a very immoral road with her attempted policy procedures and things that she's out there vouching for. But I still think there is a level of maturity and respect that must take place. So I want to know, what were your thoughts on this? Were you disturbed by it? Maybe you were one of the ones that was applauding the potential assassination. If so, I'm just asking you to hear this out. It's time to shift the way we deal with our differences. I don't believe there's ever going to be a full-on agreement in this nation again. We may as well get used to it. We live all in the same country. Fight in a healthy way. Fight in a way that is good for our nation and good for one another. I want to hear your comments. I'm Teresa Lusk.